The $1 exchange rate has climbed by nearly 81 over the past month, approaching the psychological threshold of 1,400 won. As fluctuations in the exchange rate continue, the South Korean industrial sector is on high alert.
$1 환율이 한 달 동안 80원 가까이 뛰며 심리적 저항선인 1,400원에 육박하고 있습니다. $1 환율이 출렁이면서 산업계도 촉각을 곤두세고 있습니다. Okay, so it was actually kind of going down. 제가 사실 또 미국에서 뭐 살 게 있으면은 이 달러를 잘 이렇게 보고 있는데 환율이 되게 보고 있는데 한때 it was kind of coming down and then all of a sudden like in the matter of a couple of weeks it just went whoo, it skyrocketed.
Yes, so some of this is because of the situation in Korea, but in a more general sense, world affairs as they are just driving the price of the dollar up as well. But as you said, in comparison, Korea is actually rising at a higher rate.
Okay.
So right now, both the won and the Japanese yen, they're kind of going back and forth
Oh, really?
for first place and second place
Okay.
in this whole comparison to the dollar.
Got it.
So interest rates have, not interest rates, exchange rates have gone up quite a bit.
Okay. Exchange rate는 환율이죠.
Yes.
So I would think 이렇게 그 뭐 무역 회사들, people who maybe companies that import would be negatively impacted, and then trading companies that export are very happy.
Yes, for the most part. 수출하면 좀 더 뭐 매출 봤을 때는 좀
네,
좋은
그렇죠.
소식일 수도
그럴 수도
있는데
있죠.
수입하는 업계들은 안 좋은 소식이죠. So if you are, for example, in the semiconductor industry or cars, it might help a little bit because Korea, exports a lot of those items.
Sure.
Although a lot of the production facilities, a lot of the factories are now overseas. So it doesn't help as much anymore.
Right.
For example, a lot of Korean car companies have factories in the United States, for example.
Well, I know. I mean, places like Atlanta. I have a friend in Atlanta, Georgia, and she says it's like a Korean hub over there with the batteries.
Right. So because of that, all of those trades would be in American dollars anyway.
Sure,
so it wouldn't affect it as much. But the shipbuilding and the shipping industries, 조선업계, 그리고 해운 업계들, it's pretty good as far as sales. However, on the flip side, airlines are going to be hit very hard with this. Or you have to think of fuel costs and the leases, the rent that they have to pay.
Yeah, and they pay in dollars.
Right, they pay in dollars, as well as the steel and oil refinery. Yeah, those as well, they buy a lot of their raw materials in dollars.
Yeah.
The steel, the raw oil,
Right,
the crude
right.
oil, that is all traded in dollars. So
Yeah.
it's definitely hurting those industries.
Okay, interesting. So depending on which sector you're in, it varies.
Right,
Right.
yes.
Okay. All right. Exchange rate, as we mentioned before, exchange rate 환율이고요. I want to focus on the word fluctuation. I like
Yes.
this word, fluctuation, because the dollar is fluctuating.
Yeah.
So it is that idea of 뭐 변동인데, 그렇죠? Fluctuation 변동인데 올라갔다 내려갔다. But the key is irregular it's irregular.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't measure it exactly. It changes unexpectedly sometimes. So this fluctuation can be used for prices. You can also use it for your body. Like weight fluctuation.
weight fluctuation. 살이
like
빠졌다.
yo-yo dieting.
Yo-yo dieting.
Right. So you could say weight fluctuations. I'm gaining weight, then I'm losing weight.
It's like gaining 20 kilos and losing like 10 kilos. It's like pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Let me read that one more time. The $1 exchange rate has climbed by nearly 81 over the past month, approaching the psychological threshold of 1,400 won. As fluctuations in the exchange rate continue, the South Korean industrial sector is on high alert.